Hi everyone, welcome to practice. Thanks for joining me. We're gonna get right into it and start in mountain pose. So come to stand at the front of your mat, feet about hip width apart, lift up your toes, engage your feet, and then bring the toes back down, root your feet into the earth and ripple up and get length throughout your whole body. Take a deep breath in here and exhale, let it go. Close your eyes, just feel really present. On your next breath out, release your entire day up until this moment. And here you are. Reach your arms up to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, palms to heart center. We'll do that a few more times. So find your own rhythm, find your breath, engage your Ujjayi breath, and wake up the shoulders, wake up the core. As you're moving and breathing here, what's your focus for today's little practice? It's going to be short, sweet, and strong. Those are my words. What are yours? Whatever it is, breathe it in deep. And exhale, fold forward. We'll go slow on this first round of sun salutation. So lengthen your spine, breathe in. Plant the hands, step into downward facing dog, breathe out, take a full breath here. Nice, lift your heels way up high, squeeze your legs, roll into plank. And you can bring your knees down, we'll lower all the way to the earth. Point your toes behind you, lift up for cobra. Just a little baby cobra, waking up the spine, the back body. Curl down, you can move through plank or tabletop, and then eventually downward facing dog. Stay here and breathe. You can pedal out your feet if you want. Nice. And then make your way to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine, breathe in deep. And fold and stretch. Nice, lengthen your spine. Exhale to stand, rise all the way up. Circle your arms to the sky, big breath in, and hands to your heart center. Nice, feet closer together. Chair pose. Let's start building some heat. Nice, stand all the way up, arch back, and fold forward. Long spine, breathe in. Step straight into plank pose. Hold, breathe. Your body is super strong. Everything's strong. Your toes are pressing, thighs are squeezing, core is squeezing, arms are straight. Breathing. Can you spin your inner elbows forward? You can gaze down at them. They're probably facing each other. Spin them forward a little bit. Shift your shoulders past your fingertips. You're right up on your tippy toes. Knees can be down. Lower slowly to the mat. Untuck your toes. Lift up for cobra. And downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up towards the sky. Good. Exhale, step it forward. Spin your back heel down. Warrior one. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Keep your front knee over top of your heel. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step into plank pose. Good. Shift forward. Vinyasa. So you can go into chaturanga and up dog, or you can do cobra. And then we'll all move into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Left leg floated up to the sky. Breathe in some energy. Step it forward. Spin your back heel down. Warrior one. So you're facing forward. Arms reach to the sky. Heels are grounded. Feet pressing into the earth. Move the shoulders away from your ears. Soften all the muscles in your face, except for your smile muscles. Turn those on. Arch back. On an exhale, hands down to the mat. Move through your vinyasa, whatever that means to you. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Lift your heels, step, walk, or jump to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine and fold and stretch. Bend your knees a lot. Chair pose. Engage your core, sit down lower and stand all the way up. And float your hands down, palms to heart center, sit the butt down, chair pose. Good. Lift up your toes, bring weight into your heels. Now we'll stand all the way up. This time fold forward as you exhale. Lengthen your spine, breathe in. Good. Step into plank pose, vinyasa on your own. Making this practice your own, letting it feel good for you. Modifying, taking variations that feel good in your body as needed. From downward facing dog, right leg up to the sky. Step it forward. Good. Warrior one. One big, gigantic, energizing breath to arch back. And then straight back down, hands to the earth. Vinyasa. Keep your core tight the whole time. So much strength. Down dog. Left leg up to the sky. Step it forward. Amazing. Heel down on that back foot. And warrior one on this side. Arch back. And then hands come back down to the earth in another vinyasa. You are strong and powerful. Beautiful. Hang out in down dog. Take a child's pose if needed. Then if you are in child's pose, join us in down dog. Make your way to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine as you breathe in and fold. Nice. Back to chair pose. So bend your knees a lot. Float your arms up to the sky. Sit down a little bit more and then stand all the way up. Arch back. And float your hands down. Amazing. Turn sideways on your mat. Open up the feet really nice and wide. Feet are parallel to one another. Reach your arms out to the side and then fold forward. You can bend your knees a lot. Bring your fingertips down to the mat and stretch. Lift your sit bones up away from the floor. Nice, then lift your chest up more. Maybe come up onto your fingertips, lengthen your spine, and walk your fingers over to the right as far as you can. Stretch out the side waist and maybe even grab your ankle with one or both hands and then pull your chest in, or just kind of side stretch and reach. Keep breathing. Release that, come through center, re-lengthen your spine at center, and then we'll go all the way to the other side. So walk your hands over, stretch, reach. Maybe you want to hold onto your ankle. Maybe you want to just reach with your hands. Beautiful. Release that, come back to center. Root down through your feet, float your arms out to the side, slowly rise up. Amazing. Pivot your heels in, cactus the arms, goddess pose. Sink down, and we're gonna flow from goddess to triangle. So sink nice and deep here for one more breath. And then on the inhale, stand up, straighten your legs, pivot your feet. We'll do triangle to the left. As you exhale, inhale, come back up. Arms can go up to the sky if you want. And then exhale, goddess. Inhale, stand, pivot, exhale, triangle to the right. Keep flowing, follow your own breath. Inhales, you're standing up. Exhales, you're moving into either triangle or goddess pose. Find some fluidity and grace in your movements. And let the breath bring energy and strength into your body and mind. Keep going. Last time to each side. So you're going to finish with a triangle pose to the right. If you're already there, just come into goddess pose and hang out. Everyone in goddess pose, drop the tailbone down, pull your core in, smile, sink the hips deeper, and then press into your heels and slowly rise up, straighten your legs, arms reach to the sky, pivot your feet again like you're doing triangle to the left, but we're gonna come into a balance, right hand to right hip, walk your right foot closer, left fingertips to the mat or onto a block, half moon, float your right leg up as you open your hips towards the side, both legs as straight as can be, and then reach your right arm up to the sky. Extend like everything away from the core. Amazing, doesn't matter what's happening today. Just be non-judgmental, be loving with yourself, and do your very best. Amazing. Come out of that, back into goddess pose, and then to the other side. So pivot your feet, left hand to left hip, right fingertips down, and then as you straighten your right leg, float the left leg up, open your hips towards the side, and maybe extend your left arm to the sky. Gaze at one point, stay super focused, just do your best. Amazing. Slowly release that, come out of it. Figure out your feet, come back to goddess one more time, goddess pose, and then stand up, release your hands, wiggle your feet all the way together, and shake it out. Amazing. Step to the front of your mat, reach your arms up to the sky, and fold forward. Lengthen your spine. Step or jump into plank pose, lower down slowly. Up dog or cobra. And then curl down, make your way into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale out of your mouth. Ah, good. Come through into seated. You can lift your hips up if you need. And your right leg will be straight. Your left leg is bent with the sole of your foot on your inner thigh. And you're going to face your right leg. So we're doing Janu Shirsasana, head to knee pose. So facing your right leg, adjust as needed. You can reach your arms up to the sky, maybe grab a strap around your foot. And let's fold over the right leg. Breathe into your hips and your hamstrings and your back. Breathe some gratitude and love into your muscles for everything they do for you. Thank you, body. Beautiful. Slowly rise out of that. We'll do an amazing counter pose. Left hand behind you. It's a variation of wild thing. So balancing on your left shin, you can spin the right foot down, lift your hips up, arch back, reach your right hand up and over. Press your hips up towards the sky. Beautiful. Let's release that. Come down. And then just swap your legs. So your left leg is straight, your right knee's bent with the sole of your foot on your inner thigh. You are facing, your hips and your torso are facing the left leg. You can use a strap if you want, or you can just fold and hold on to your leg or your ankle. Notice how this side feels. compared to your other side. We're trying to balance the body always in our yoga practice, and especially if you'd have had injuries or whatever else happens, life experience, chances are there's going to be some imbalance, and that's okay. Just becoming aware of it and slowly working towards balancing it out. Awesome. Slowly rise out of that. Come into our wild thing variation. So right hand behind you, lift up the hips so you're on your right shin and the left foot is come down. Press the hips and the chest open wide up towards the sky. Breathe deeply. And release, come down. Amazing. Sit in the middle of your mat, feet flat on the floor, and just give yourself a hug, like squeeze your legs. And then come down onto your back. Release your arms and legs. It's time for Shavasana. Relax your body and your mind. And just let yourself melt into stillness. There's nowhere to be, nothing to do. Let yourself relax. Because you deserve it. And begin to deepen your breath. Being really aware of your body, any sensation, any tingling, any energy, feeling in it. Start to wake everything up. You can reach your arms overhead. Flex and point your toes. Squeeze and expand your fingers. And then bend your knees. Roll over to your right side. Exhale deeply. Release something. And press yourself up. Come into seated. Bring one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly. Feel your heartbeat, feel your breath. Feel gratitude for this beautiful moment. And let this energy stay with you throughout the rest of your day as you move off of your mat. Circle your arms up to the sky. Palms to heart center. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Namaste.